Hey there, lads and lasses. This is Thunderhand 64 coming at you live from the west coast of the United States. It is 10:26 on a Tuesday morning. What the heck? Yeah, so we're doing I just figured I'd do a little off schedule stream today, just as like a little surprise. Last Friday we didn't get to do a Buffooncraft SMP stream. We were too busy with Buffoon Skies and some other things, and so I started working on the Buffooncraft SMP this morning, and I thought to myself, hey, you know what? I'm already in here. Why not just stream it? So, yeah, despite all of our excitement about Buffoon Skies, and we are doing a lot of work on there, the Buffoons and I, and we're having so much fun on there. I'm still very committed to Buffooncraft SMP and getting that project done. And so I'm going to do a little bit of a stream today. But before I switch over to those screens and stuff and onto that stuff, I would like to give a shout out to my good friend, fellow buffoon, and teammate in Buffoon Skies, the one and only Angel by You. Let's do a shout out. There we go. Variety game streamer and all around awesome person, Angel by You. Angel, thanks for sneaking in today. Let's do a shout out, but let's not make it too loud so you don't get caught. Let me see. Thanks. I'll be there after work. That's fine. I'm probably only going to be on for maybe 2 hours, maybe even a little less or something. So our next stream will be on schedule. That will be tomorrow from noon to 2. That'll be Generations, and we'll be in the Baby Zombie Rush in creative mode, designing Baby Zombie Rush stuff. Some of the finalizing things for that, by the way, for Baby Zombie Rush. I think I have to make a redstone countdown timer is probably what I'm going to be working on tomorrow for the middle of the maze feature. I'll probably be doing that. So. All right, without any further ado, let us commence to the display scene right around here. There we go. And make a couple of minor adjustments there, like that. Okay, that's good. And let us revisit, join me as I revisit this old place. First of all, I have to say, after spending so much time on Skies, it's very weird working in a Minecraft world where there is a ground beneath me. That's kind of strange. Now, it's also, I'm very comfortable now at working at great heights in Minecraft. I mean, I've always been pretty comfortable at this, but yeah, as I fall and die. But you know, after working in Skies, it's like, there's nothing now. We have certain mouse buttons and stuff keyed to certain commands, and I'm having a little trouble navigating those right now. I can't wait to get back. Wings! Yes, it's so weird having wings. In Buffoon Skies, both Angel and I are of the origin type. We are shulks, and we do not fly in that, sir. We don't. And we're in the sky, and it's very weird not to have wings. But redstone ingenuity, we got around that in a couple of instances in a few different ways. So, all right. So I was making a correction here. Where I was off by about one block in this orbital path that I was making for our lightning effect. And so I'm in the process of correcting that now and trying a couple of different techniques here with which I can do that. And I'm probably... On this arc, I'm about 1/4 of the way there. As you can see, I'm closing right in on the center point right there. And just finishing up these last few here. And then I was thinking this morning as I was building this, a kind of mirroring technique I can use to do the other side. So I don't really have to repeat this very, very tedious process for the other side. I think I've come up with a way with which I can do that. So we'll be trying that. We'll be trying that out. I'm thinking maybe I'm going to use a mini HUD line, and I'm going to start from there and work backwards like this and project it over there. I think I can do that and adjust the lengths. It's probably going to be a little awkward at first, but I think I can do that. All right, so yeah, let's just get on with that, right? All right, there's our projected sphere, and again, you know, we're trying to intersect the sphere with a plane that is 60 degrees, and that intersection should form a circle. The tricky thing is just seeing those intersecting blocks, right? That's let's do this. And where did I leave off with that? Okay, this is the line that I was projecting like this. So the next line should do a little something like, no, not ender pearls. I want dirt. Should do that. All right, that should be the next two lines like that. And we can just project outward like this, like this, like this, like this. And again, I have to see it from both within and without the sphere. And that's how I can tell what's intersecting and what is not. Like, I can tell I'm within the sphere now. See, if my head is actually intersecting the sphere, all the blocks look red, right? So that's not good. So I have to check it from inside. I can remove those. From outside, I can remove these. And I keep the blocks that are red from both inside and out, right? Like, I'm thinking not that one. Right, and then I can go in and now that I know where I'm at, that's also cuts down on the distraction. So I can see like 1, 2, those 3 blocks are red from this side. And all 3 blocks are also red from the outside. And so those are the ones I want to keep. so we need this one. We need this one. We need this one. Not that one. Not that one. That one right there. Okay, that's good. And so that one's done. And I'll just get rid of some of these like this. Okay, there we go. All right, now I need to get on over there and select the next ones. But you know what? I'm gonna now. This is good because I don't have to project a line of dirt all the way over here for each one of these levels anymore, right? But I do occasionally have to set one in for reference for all the others, and then on which I can do something. I can stand on something. Hey, call me Eve Gaming. Woo! Eve, how are you doing? And I think I typed that correctly. Hands, don't let me down now here. There we go. And there's your shout out, fellow buffoon and good friend. Call me Eve Gaming. I'm good. How are you? I have a question, though. Maybe you'll have the answer. Perhaps. Perhaps. Shoot, what do you got? I'm thinking one of Eve's jokes is loaded in her revolver, her humor revolver, and is ready to fire right now. Do they allow loud laughing in Hawaii or just aloha? Wow. That's not too bad. That's pretty cute. But, you know, I think you ought to lay that one to rest. I was trying to think of a family-friendly way in which I could use that one. It's like, no, 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 and no. No. Oh, okay, this'll do. All right, so let me see. Next, yikes. Thunder, take it easy. There we go, like this. Like this. Let me see. We're at 10:30. So it's probably what, maybe 6-ish? 6 in the evening for you over there? In the Netherlands. Let's take a look here. I'm going to project that over. I should be okay. I should be able to proceed with an acceptable degree of accuracy. Although that looks a little weird. What have I done? Oh no, that's just the gap. All right, but it is a little confusing though. All right. Okay, so 2 above this dirt block. Yeah, that was not a good place to have placed a path because it's a little confusing to look at from back here, but it'll be okay. Am I out of dirt? No. There we go. Okay. So I need 2 atop of... Ah! That's okay. We have wings, people. We have wings. It's going to be okay. No, not into the void. Oh, wait. It's not Skyblock. 7. Oh, yes, that's right. My iPad got stolen yesterday. That guy should FaceTime. For reals? Did it really get stolen? He should FaceTime. FaceTime in prison. Trying to think of something here, Eve, with like tablet screen. No, I own nothing of Apple. Good for you. Good for you. You know, I was using Apple phones for the longest time. And my latest, which I should have on because I usually use this to monitor the stream from the viewer's point of view to make sure I don't do things like I did during Kachi time where my display screen was off. But Kachi's was on, though, so it wasn't a total loss. In fact, for some, it was probably preferable. But yeah, only this last time I switched over from Apple to the Pixel 7. And the only reason why I was actually using Apple is I'm not one of those, Apple disciples. You know, I'm not a acolyte of Mac or anything like that. I just I got an iPad as a gift, and I use them. You know, in my education work, I use them a lot. And so I just got the phone, you know, so I could exchange apps within those. And also, my wife, Mrs. Thunderhand, uses Pixel. And before that, she was using Samsung Android, I think. And so we figured, you know, if she had that with all those apps and features covered, I would do the Apple one and have all those apps and features covered. But honestly, I just got so annoyed with it. So my last phone, the one before this, was the Apple 8S, I think, the iPhone 8S. And it was just so annoying. You know, for all that money and hype and style and everything, and it was like still 3G and stuff. It's like, what the heck? It's just an inferior product, you know, and it's like, I just got sick of it. I'm like, you know, I don't have to do this, so let's not. Let's just not. I still have both of my iPads, though. And I still get some use out of those. So, not a lot, but a little bit. One thing I don't like, though, is a lot of the music applications still use MacBook and stuff. And I find that really annoying. Like some of the really, really good ones. Like, can you please make this for a PC? Please. And it's like, nope. Nope, we will not. Hawk. Wait, that might not be one. Am I within the sphere or outside the sphere here? It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. I think I'm good, right? Okay, that's outside, it's red, and inside it's red. Yeah, so I'm good. I'm good. Let me move this over a little bit. Like that. There we go. I have the Apple of streamer stuff, El Gato. Yeah, I'm not really like into the whole Apple versus PC thing and stuff like that. I just use whatever works. Like I use PCs only because, you know, that's what I started on. So when people introduced me to computers and stuff, they were PC people, I guess, for the most part. And us, you know, building our own PCs and things like that. So. This is, you know, I'm not entirely sure about that one. I mean, I can see it from here. And I'm definitely outside the sphere here. So I think I'm good. It's just when the line starts to extend in now, like this, usually it's a lateral thing inside the sphere and then outside the sphere like this. But now when you get close to the top here, it's especially at the top, it becomes a vertical inside. It's got to look red from above outside the sphere and below outside the sphere, and that's tricky. It's fraught with danger, as one of my engineering mentors used to say. Fraught with danger. But yeah, I just used PCs only because, you know, that was what was available at the time and stuff. And I've used Macs before, and they're okay. They're all right. But also, I build my own stuff too. So yeah, there's that. Let me see. Elgato gets compared with Apple a lot. Not sure why exactly. Not sure why. Might have something to do with the functionality. I mean, were they developed to emulate that? That could happen. Let me see. Next one is going to be up there, thereabouts. Okay, so I can throw these in here just so I have something on which to stand. Then we can bounce back here. We can do the next one. So we're almost finished here with this part of the projection anyway. There we go, something like that. All right, and I should move the guideline up and over too as well. So let's do that. Let me see, that'd be HC like this. We turn on our guideline like that. We go over to configure, and we do this block, and lower it down by 1, and set that thereabouts, and we should be good. See, now I've got that intersecting line. It helps me line things up a little bit. All right, there we go. And you may notice how deftly now I go trotting across these precarious places now because of Skyblock. Let me see. So I can momentarily switch that off now that I have the projection. Right, and again, I should remove these little helper blocks here so things are clear and not confusing. I mean, there's so many opportunities here to mess up, which is why I'm back here fixing this at the moment. All right, so from here, it's going to go. So we're looking at those like that. Okay, that's cool. All right, this is going to be a little weird, but we're going to have to... I have to be below this in such a way as I can be inside the sphere and looking up at it. This might be a little too high up for that to take place. So let's try that. Yeah, okay, I can see it from down here. And again, it's just the angle that we're at now. Once you pass the 45-degree angle, things become weird like this. And so we need it to look red from down there as well as red from up here. So I know that these blocks can come out. We'll do something like that. Okay, so like I can see, and we should also remove these. These are the old blocks. Okay, so see, it's not going to be that block, right? So all of these blocks here are red from below. That's good. But they're not all red from above. Like this. So this one can go. This one can go. Right? And so we need those. We need those. All right. And there's a gap in between because, again, you know, non-integer values are going to cause compromises. Right? But there's some things I want to check there, like this one, right, from the other projection, but it's not on this level, so that's a gap actually, right? But still, I'm going to leave it dirt because I'll remove it later. Let us do this. And I understand how tedious this is, but the effect afterwards is going to be totally worth it. I hope. I hope. Because otherwise I've wasted a lot of time. All right, I'm going to keep this down here, I think, because this is a useful platform on which to stand and monitor the blocks from below. We have to remove these, though, because these are the ones that are at fault. These are the offending blocks, one might say. Like that, and we'll remove these. There's the center point for which we are aiming, right? So, okay, this is good. This will help us out. Let me see. I think we can remove these safely enough. Great. All right. Let's go line up the next ones here. I might be able to do that from down here. Maybe not. Yes, I know. I'm going to have to sleep soon. Fuck. Otherwise, we'll be mobbed with the mobbos. Okay, now if I do this correctly, that's wishful thinking. Configure. Set here. Now, it should be the block I'm targeting, right? Or is it the block on which I stand? Yeah, it's the block on which I stand. That sucks. All right. That means I have to climb up there. That's okay. It's all right, I guess. Sort of. Let me see. Why did the Mexican man... okay. Why did the Mexican man take anti-anxiety medication for Hispanic attacks? I'm trying to think if my Hispanic friends would think that's funny. They would. They would. Definitely. Pass. Pass as in you pass the humor test. Hispanic attacks. Haha. Yay. Yeah, remember we're in Southern California here. A lot of my homies there, my buddies. Let me see. There's that. There's this. And if I go to configure, set here, lower, lower, and extend. Like that. All right. Zap. Makes a cool looking laser beam right across our build like that. That'll help us line things up. I'm a little excited to get to the end of this, not just out of empathy for you viewers, but also so I can see how this turns out. I think this is going to be super cool. All right, so we have 3 extending up like that. And we're going to have to go down and collect some of our dirt because we're going to be out of dirt here. So it should extend upwards like that. All right, now we can turn the light off now that the line off, now that we're lined up. And I think I should swim down and try to collect some of my mess down here. If it hasn't all despawned, it probably has. No, we have a little bit. All right, we have a little bit. We can go get some more. At least there aren't any dolphins down here making off with my materials, my items. It's like, I know you're supposed to be cute and adorable, but it can be really annoying. Yeah, we're going to have to go get some more dirt. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's going to be fine. Okay, dirt. I'm trying to remember. Okay, not Buffoon Skies, not Generations. I'm on Buffooncraft SMP Season 4. Dirt will be over here. Oh my god, it's... My old neurons are struggling right now. Let me see. Transportation is usually in slot 3. And here we go. Okay, I know I'm good. Thunder, you know you're good here. Just do what you need to do. There we go. We need to extend this over, and we can do so from below. All right. So we just do this until that top block turns that color like that. Okay, so from below, we know we can get rid of that. These 2 here. And those 3. So below cues us in that those don't work. So those can go. They're not intersecting blocks. And then from above, we can get rid of that, and maybe this one has to stay. Maybe, but that can go. That can go. This one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay. There's only one that we have to verify, and that's that guy right there. But I can already see it from the bottom. Okay, so we need to keep all of these blocks. These are all intersecting blocks, and that's how we verify. And it's tedious, but if we're good with our mirroring and stuff, we can cut down a lot of this work. It's just making this initial section of the arc is always kind of tedious to lay out the first part of it. But if I'm good with my mirroring techniques, and that's a pretty big if, then we should be fine with the rest of this. The cool thing is once I get over here, I can actually stand on the hand sculpture itself and do the rest. I don't have to do this kind of stuff. That's cool. Okay, what do we got here? All right. And of course it's rain. It's raining. But it's close enough to nighttime, I think, where we can sleep this off. I think we could sleep this off. So let's try it out. Yes! Nice. How am I doing for time? I started at a time in which I usually don't. I think it was around 3:10 10:37 when I started, somewhere around there. 10:58 now. So usually I go into standing mode about halfway up. So let's round it. Let's say 10:30, 11:30. So around 11:30 or so, that's when I'll switch to standing mode because I'm in sitting mode right now. Let's do this and bring that down. There we go. Then when I'm in standing mode, there's about that much of a difference. So let's do this. Let's get on with the show. Let's do this momentarily, like that. Then we can set in the next. See, we're very close to finishing. All right, so let's. And again, this just lets me know what I've completed, you know, so I don't screw up. There we go. Right. You see, like this. Configure. And we set here, we set here, we lower one there, and we extend thusly. There we go. Good. And now we remove these because these can be confusing. Great. Okay, so that only goes up by one block. That's a little weird. It should go up by 2 blocks, and we get outside the sphere so it's a little bit clearer, of which that line is the top block, and it is adjacent and not cross from it. So that means this kind of a thing. Let's climb up there and place the other one. Noise. Okay, see, now we can just sit here and do this kind of a thing like this. Okay, that's good. And let's turn off the blue line there for a little bit. Now that we're established. See, you can see we have to extend that one over at least that far. Right, and now from down here I can tell, not that one, not that. No, remove that, remove that, remove that. And now it's just a question of verifying those from the top. That one can go, and that one's going to stay. That can go, and these can stay. Like this. All right, so we need all of those. Those are each of them intersecting blocks. Ugh! What happened? Ach! Tone! Boops, Eve. I got kicked from Buffooncraft. Oh, that's because it's 11, right? And they do the automatic server restart. Although I missed the message on that. Usually there's a bit of a warning. And I missed that warning. Tone, how are you doing today? Okay, this is cool. Let's extend this over so we can now utilize my gigantic thumb here. So we can just stand on that. All right, and we should clear that out at least over to there. Right, and one of the other things we're going to have to do is that looks off-center to me. No, Thunder. I think that is a little bit off-center. It looks like it's 1 block over, doesn't it? Oh, I'm on the finger. I'm not on the thumb. This is the thumb down here. That looks like it's one block off. But it's not. It's right on target. Maybe it's just a perspective thing, because perspective gets really warped in Minecraft sometimes, depending on your field of view and stuff like that. It's really weird. Let's just verify this, because this is going to really mess with my noggin if I don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, God. I hate being me sometimes. I really hate it. Oh, let's see. Let's see if the sphere at least matches up, does it? How can this be? How can this be? Mini HUD, you're freaking killing me here. Hello. Tired, but otherwise okay, thank you. Lurks. Sure, certainly. And much appreciated with the lurks. It should be centered right on that. I'm trying to think if I moved this circle, though. But the circle does match with the sphere that I'm using, though. That's scary. Let's check that. See, that's the problem about, you know, leaving the build and coming back to the build and leaving the build and coming back to it and doing all kinds of things in between. It's like, let me see. Where is the sphere? That's up here. Where is it centered? The sphere should be centered perfectly right on that. Then why? It should be centered right on that. 1900. I mean, it's got the halves, but that's because it's centered on that block. Why is the sphere not? I mean, is it a computing thing? Because I have snap to center. Why is it not symmetrical? No, don't do this to me. So you can see I placed it correctly. I mean, it's supposed to be centered right there. But clearly it's not. I mean, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 right here, right? So it's 12 on one side, 14 on the other. It looks like it's skewed like one block that way. That is so not cool. Because I did all of that work right there. I did all of that. That's not cool. Let's check the other flats and see where they're at. Again, you know, it could be a computing thing where Mini HUD is trying to approximate where the non-integer blocks will be. So, like on this side, we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 on that side. Right? 12, 13 on this side. This side would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this way it looks like. I freaking hate you. All right, so in the X, it looks like it's centered. It just doesn't look like it's centered in the Z. That is so not cool. That is so not cool. Let's go around to the back side. Let's check each one of these. It looks like it has to be shifted forward in the Z by 1. And I could tell you I am so not pleased with that. It looks like it's also shifted over this way a little bit too. Because you can see where part of the sphere hangs out over the side here, like it's got this feature here. Like that's an intersecting block, right? So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll do maybe that just to show that that's the middle. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10 on that side. It's weird the way that it made this sphere like this. I don't like it. I don't. Don't like it. I really hate this. Maybe the sphere, the way it generates the sphere is not symmetrical. Which is extremely disappointing to find at this juncture. And again, you know, because we're building on integers, maybe it can't approximate on those well enough. Like it's slightly elliptical. Yeah, like see this. 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、11、12、13. 13 on that side. 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、11、12、13. 13 on that side. So, yeah, in the Z, it is symmetrical. $697 is right where it should be. Wow, this is so much harder to do than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I knew it was going to be hard. I am Thunderhand64. We eat hard tasks for lunch, for breakfast, and dinner. No problem. But, oh, my face. This should also be, okay, so 600, wow. Hold on a sec. So if I'm at 600 and I'm going to subtract off 90, that's going to put me at 510. And then 7 more. That should be here. Because the radius should be 97. Should be 97 blocks from inside. And it's not. It's not. All right. So I can't trust Mini HUD. I'm going to have to trust me. I'm better, apparently. Which sounds like an arrogant thing to say, but I mean, the results speak for themselves. I'm just going to let that happen. Mind you, this sphere that is being projected by Mini HUD that is off by blocks in several directions, I'm relying on this to make those arcs. And okay. So see, if I'm at 600 now, right? I want this. I want 97 of these out. Right? See, that's my 50th block. See how I'm at negative 550? Perfect. Good sign, 540. Good. Good. $90, and this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, that should come out there. Would have been nice if that went into my inventory, but like this. See, it should be there. Should be right there. Because the math says negative 503. That's where it should be if my radius is 907. That's... Mini HUD, please. Please. You're supposed to be helping me. All right. So I clearly need to set up some guides. And then I need to regenerate a sphere. And when I do, it has to conform to these guides. All right, so I'll just do this to mark this. And I don't have to carry this all the way inside the hand. This is enough. So I can go put that back together. But I should do the same for each side. Like this. Good, right on the money. And then this one. And that's a kind of handy thing to have right there. Right. So it should be good here. And then maybe I can go pick up that piece of red wool and go get some more. And let's go mark this out proper like it should be. Give me back my dirty little fishies. Let me see. J redeemed H2 no hydrate. Okay, hold on. I will get to that, Jay. Mr. JW89. Hi, sir. Well, hello, young man. And let's do that without the typo. There we go. Fellow buffoon, all-around cool dude himself, Mr. JW89. Ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today? Let me do my H2 no hydrate for my redeem. Here we go. Now it is coffee, but I think coffee is like 90-something% water. And although it is a diuretic, as long as you take plenty of water with it, it will not dehydrate you. Despite what you may have read, it's fine. It's going to be fine. Okay, I think we're good here. I'm good, sir. You need to change that to Guinness. Yeah, it is 11:20 in the morning, and I still have things to do today. Now, one pint of Guinness, or maybe even 4, will not impede me whatsoever. Let me see. But I haven't had breakfast. Usually it's, 6 to 8 before I can even feel it. But I do have other things I need to do this morning. Have I had Guinness for breakfast on any occasions? Many, many, many. Nectar of the gods. All right. That must be my cue because I need to restart the soundtrack, and so I need to switch to standing mode. It's past 5 p.m. here, so it's okay. Yes. It's closing in on lunch here. I just come noontime, which will still be within stream time. Stream will end at 12:30 today. So, excuse me. Maybe I'll have one for lunch. Drinking on stream. Yeah, I'm of legal age and responsible. I'm not driving anywhere or anything. Should be fine. Mrs. Thunderhand is tending to Kachi at this moment, so Biggie is in school. So we would be imbibing both legally and responsibly. Woolly bits! Let's do this. Yeah, I'm certainly not going to bring all of that with me. Maybe that much. We'll bring that much with us. What just happened there? Did my wings break? No, they didn't. No, they're fine. What the? Just, with the flying, just do the flying thing, please. Thank you. Now, I have to figure out what's up with Mini HUD here, because it's been not friendly. Right? Right? You see what I'm talking about there? What the? I know. Why do I torture myself like this? Because it's fun! Thunder, why would you ever go for a mathematics degree? It's so much fun. Yeah, this is my kind of fun, people. This is what I call fun. Fuck! That is not fun, though. Okay, there we go. Ah! Please, hands. Please. Can you just... All right. What's this? Take 8 or something? Here we go. Evidently, Mini-HUD is not capable of generating a symmetrical sphere. It can't do that. So I'm going to have to help it. And I'll tell you what. Since we're under the shadow of one of my mighty digits up there, we'll have to lay down some torches down and around here. Okay, here we go. All right. All is as it should be there. We're going to need a lot more white wool, I think. Right? And also a little bit of that. Like this. Right? Yep. Okay. I'll just do that there. Like this. Where is the sun right now? Directly overhead. Good. Right here-ish, yes. Good, that's 60. That's 70. Right there. That should be 80. This will be 90. Yeah, right on target. It adds up. The math is good. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, see, this is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about here, right? I mean, see, that should be there. It shouldn't be. Fuck. I am not pleased. What, do I have no iron blocks in my inventory now? Gonna have to fix that. See, you can already tell that that is off, right? It didn't generate properly, and that is not helpful in the least. Well, at least I'm going to take these out because, you know, it's wrong! Actually, this side looks like it's okay, right? We might be all right there. Okay. Well, I shouldn't do this because I'm going to just have to adjust this sphere, right? I mean, I shouldn't even bother. So if I'm at 1900 and I subtract off 90, it's going to put me at 810, and then subtract off 7 more, 803. That's right where that's supposed to be. That's good. That's good. Let me see. I know I'm going to need more white wool. White wool. And we're going to need more iron to fill in those gaps. Do I have any white wool here with me? I have scaffolding, plenty of sandstone. Nope. All right, so we're going to have to do a little bit of dyeing or re-dyeing of wool, but that's okay. What do I have a lot of that I don't particularly need? I still have a lot of that red. I have a lot of this light gray too. Maybe that much. Right? That should be fine. So we have this, we do that, and white wool, everyone. Oh, the sun's about to go down. And eventually we're going to need more rockets, so let's just do that now. Get it over with. God, we're so filthy rich on Buffooncraft. Look at all these rockets and stuff. It's just awesome. God, those allays make such weird noises. I know I've said that already in the stream, but it hasn't gotten any less weirder. If anything, with time and repetition, it's just gotten more weird. Please, just let me sleep. Please. You just be quiet over there, Garrett, the parrot. What is it? Is it just way too early to sleep? What the Come on, man. Just there. Okay. All right. Slept we have. Breakfasted we had. And again, we're just low on food. I'm trying to imagine where I put food. I know I have a food shulker. Okay, there we go. Where am I? That's right, Buffooncraft SMP Season 4. That's where we're at. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, so this side has been verified. That side has been verified. Let's get over to this cardinal coordinate right here. And let's see what's going on over here. We can remove this. I know that this is wrong. All right. Now, in the X, this is good. Oh, I forgot to get the iron, didn't I? That's all right. And I'm also out of dirt. Okay, I'm getting close. I'm getting close here. So I'm using this sphere as a guide, and if the sphere is off, the whole darn thing is off. It's like, come on, man. Come on. Be cool. And let's go grab some iron over here. I've missed this place so much. This is like another one of my homes. It's not like another one of my homes. It is another one of my homes. Let me see. We need a couple of iron blocks. Not a lot, though. Yeah, so let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We actually had to shut off the iron farm. Because it was kicking butt so much. Let's just switch these now and get it over with, shall we? And it took a few iterations, but we really knocked it out of the park with iron farms this season. We finally knuckled down and just did the homework and learned how they worked. And without, just copying another build tutorial or something like that, right? And so now we have iron farms down. And I'm going to try to build one for Season 5 on Buffooncraft. But iron farms are a really popular thing. And they go up very, very fast on this server. So we may not get a chance to do that. But if not, I'll just build it on Generations. Because I have a really, really cool design that I worked out for that. And it's really crazy and super silly and super funny. And I would like to, just for my own satisfaction, be able to build it, but also for you guys, so you guys can see it. It should be hilarious. Should be. Yeah, okay. We're right on the money so far. The numbers are doing their numbery things. And again, the purpose of marking these out, I can certainly count and use the coordinates and everything, but it's just as I'm building, I can look down at these and use these as a reference so I can see immediately if something's off. So right here, we should be at 50. That's good. $60 is good over here. 70 is right there and right where it should be. That was dumb. I did say this is going to be the hardest thing I've ever built in Minecraft, and so far it has lived up to that prediction. Yeah, that's 90, right on the money. 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, and 0. Good. Now the sphere should be 7 blocks out from here. E, san, su, u, leo, chi. Right on the money here. All right. So we're good here. We're good there. We're a little off on the other side. All right. Let's close up, as the surgeons say. Let's close up. Because this does not have to remain open here. No. No, 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 no hands. Now you know why I'm not a surgeon. These things are made for smashing, not for precision things like surgery in Minecraft. Whoa, a little too much with the flying there. All right, let's glide on in here. Ark. Here we go. Now this is a side that looked like it was off because it was not symmetrical. See, this is 97 here. This is where this should be coming out to, not there. Why, Mini HUD? Why you freaking killing me here? I want to remember that there's a block there. Okay. Want to close up afterwards? What, am I out of dirt again? No. Come on. Mouse wheel select. Please just do it. Now, I should have sufficiently lighted up this place where we should be okay mobs-wise. We should be all right. Right here. Yeah, we're good. No, not with that. I need that. And please just go into my inventory. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, we're good. Okay, we're at 30. That's good. Yes. 2, 3, 4, 10 right there. Let us do this where we had that, that, and that. I think those went like that. Uh-oh. We're being fired upon. Aha, well, guess what? Two can play at that game, fool. You calcified cretin. There you go. Take that. All right. There we go. And you know what? I want to double check that and make sure that that's okay afterwards. I can just look at the video afterwards. The VOD 1. First of all, we should be at 51. Good. White wool right there. Like this. Yeah, we're right on 70, right where we should be. It's 80. And of course, 90 should be right here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, see, this should be Should be here. It should be there. It shouldn't be. Should be here. It should be here. Fuck. That's 97. See, you could look at. That's 96. That's 97, right there. And if I target the block, you know, that's probably what we should be looking at too. No. There we go. Targeted block. See, targeted block says 96. My coordinates say 96, right? Targeted block 97. Yeah, so coordinates match up. So we're right. I'm right. What do you know? All right, so we have to adjust this sphere now. We have to adjust this thing. So it lines up the way it's supposed to. Yeah, I don't have to crouch when I walk here. We're fine. We've been playing Skyblock. We're great. All right. Now, here's what's going on. You can see the radius is 97 from the central block here. I mean, it still doesn't come out to 97. If I shut it off and then turn it back on, or I do this and disable it and then enable it, see how the coordinates have changed, but the projection hasn't. So we should be okay. Block snap center. Now if it's corner, no, that's on the radius. All right. Block snap none. Yeah, we should be okay. But see, it looks like we're off by 1 here. So if I go around now and check each one of these. Let's take a look. And I think I feel I can just tweak this until it's the same on each side. And that's see what I have to enter into Mini HUD to get it to do that. Because I think it's just approximating the best it can to non-integer values in its rounding. Yeah, you can see where it's shifted over here a little bit, right, in that direction. And a little less symmetrical on this direction, but this seems to be okay. This is not okay. All right, let's take a look at this side. Because there's all sorts of rounding and float values and things like that that affect this. Yeah, see, this is this way by 1 now. All right. I have to do. I can hear in the other room right now. I've got a little something going on over there. I think Mrs. T or Kachi might need my help with something. So I'm gonna do a be right back. Should only take me a moment. Let's disconnect so we don't die. Let's put up the be right back screen, and we will do just that. So behold, I have returned, as promised. Let's log back on here. And while I was otherwise occupied, something did occur to me. I don't have to get the entire sphere to line up. In fact, all I have to do is get it one quadrant of it to line up on at 2 points and use that as the guide, and then I should be all set. Also, a lesson I learned from Kachi Time is, from this past Kachi Time, is I should be monitoring the stream on my phone from the viewer's point of view. Okay. That's better. Just to make sure that everything is looking and sounding okay from... There we go. Angel Town Raid. Back again. Tone, did you do a raid earlier? Because I didn't get the raid message. Am I missing something? I'm looking back through my... through the chat. Redeemed, because I did step out a little bit. There are my shoutouts. Oh, there we are. Yep, back there. Okay, I see it. Thank you so much for the raid. That might have happened while I stepped out. Do appreciate the raid, sir. Just now. Got it. There's Too Tall. Thank you so much for the raid. There, sir, is a shout out for thee. And let me see. It says that you were doing Grand Theft Auto 5. How long has it been since they've done an update for GTA? Is 5 the long-awaited update from 4, or is 6 the one that everybody's waiting for? I forget because I don't play that game too much. So like I was saying, all I really need to do is get one quadrant of this sphere to line up. And then I can just use that to project the other ones. But welcome in, Raiders. If somehow you are unfamiliar with myself, I am Thunderhead64. I'm mainly a Minecraft streamer, as you've probably figured out by my lack of experience with GTA. Right now, I'm playing on the SMP, the Buffooncraft SMP. And lucky you, I happen to be doing some very mathy stuff with my build right now. Wonderful. I'm trying to work out some problems that Mini HUD is having. All right, let's see. That one's not lining up. And let me see, I'm running out of food. Let me see, 12:02. I have probably about, I'm going to say maybe 28 minutes left of the stream. And let me see, let me pull back and show folks what I'm trying to do here, just in case you haven't seen so far. Because I usually do, my Buffooncraft stream is usually on Friday, but this last Friday I had to miss it because I had some obligations with Buffoon Skies. Buffoon Skies, and I needed to get caught up on a lot of that stuff. So here is my giant hand build that I've been working on for my branding, Thunderhand, right? And what I wanted to do was have a lightning effect around the hand, and I wanted it to follow 3 circles. And I have a horizontal circle here, and then I wanted 2 circles, one skewed 60 degrees and the other skewed 120 degrees. And as I fly around it, the shape of that may become obvious. Like this. So this is the kind of thing I'm trying to do. Now, I'll take the sandstone away, and I'll put in lantern blocks and things like that to make it look like lightning. And you won't see these tracks exactly. The lightning will just follow that. But you'll see the effect of it when they're in place and they're properly in place. But lining these things up right now, so far, it's turned out to be extremely difficult. I mean, I knew that going in. I knew it was going to be hard to do. Like flying is hard to do. I knew that was going to be difficult to do going in, but I'm sticking with it. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to pull this thing off. And so when I get these blocks set in, I'll build the lightning effect around it and then remove the blocks. And you'll see the effect of having it follow that shape. But my idea of being able to pull this off was intersecting a sphere with a plane at 60 degrees, and the intersection ought to form a circle. And so that's how I was skewing the circle at 60 degrees. But the sphere I've been trying to use so far, Mini-HUD has been janky with the sphere projection. It has not been cool with that. And so the sphere that it projects is not symmetrical, and that's kind of weird. So you can see where it's supposed to be a sphere of radius 97 blocks, and here is the 97th block, and it's not doing what it's supposed to do at all. Let me see. Let's get caught up in the chat. First time chat, just follow the raid, too tall. That's right. I was just doing a quick test of my capture card. Ooh, very cool. I might be setting myself up with one of those. Kachi, at least Kachi, quite soon. So, because Kachi has some, he's a big Nintendo fan, and we've been wanting to get some of his Nintendo game playing in on Kachi time. So we might be setting that up quite soon. What are you drinking, Thunder? Did you read back in the chat? Jay was asking me, you should be drinking Guinness right now. I'm like, maybe a little later for lunch. So I've got a little bit of Gatorade going right now. I know it looks very, very disturbing in the beaker, but it's Gatorade. Okay, let me see. Let me get caught up here. 6 is the one everybody is waiting for. Yes, I thought so. Okay, because that's the ongoing joke, right? And how long has it been since 5 has been released? A very long time. Oh, man, Math on hashtag unfollow. How dare you? Math is disgusting. How dare you? Oh, Wazaza's back. Hello. I can't stay long right now, but just came in to say hi. Hey, it's good to see you again, man. I'm glad you came back from the other stream in which you logged in and followed and everything, and like right at the very end of the stream. So I'm glad you came back. I'm glad you came back. And Shut Mountain with the sub. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Nice. Mine was only like 30 pounds from Amazon. Can I ask what kind of game catcher device you're using? Because I reviewed several of my of my own. I can't speak. Yeah, I've reviewed several of my own. I haven't made a decision yet on which one I'm going to get. But I know they're super cheap now. You can get a really decent game capture device like that for next to nothing. So. Shout out for the good friend of the stream, moderator, and fellow buffoon, Mr. Shut Mountain himself. The Mountain Man. The Lord of Dragonfire. I'm looking to get one too, so I can stream NES games too, yeah. So we'll be taking a little trip in July, going back to Taiwan to visit the in-laws. And let me see. I'll be gone for only about 2 weeks. Kachi and everybody else will be gone for probably a month, maybe more. But I'll be coming back before then, and I'm going to do a lot of work on Kachi's system and his setup before he comes back. And doing a lot of upgrades. And I might do the game capture setup. Excuse me, at that point. So... how to get this to work right. So if I do this, let's try this. You see how this keeps setting itself back to on the half block, which is okay. I know what it's doing, but what happens if we increase the radius to 98? So that brings it out so it includes this block. So it may be thinking 97 inside the sphere and the 98th is outside, so it may be doing that kind of thing, even though it's supposed to be snapping to block centers, but maybe it's not. So let's head out and let's see what it does here. And if we can get some symmetry on these on two sides of or one side of each axis, a quadrant of the sphere. If we can get symmetry on that, we could just use that quadrant, and then we could ditch the sphere and just mirror everything else. Okay, so yeah, clearly not that quadrant. It's not gonna work. Let's try this. Let's try the opposite side. Let's get some munchies while we're at it. And again, sorry for missing that raid notification. It probably happened while I had the be right back screen up. Much appreciated, Tone. All right, let's check out this side and see if this side is... And again, you know, all I have to do is get the arc in place well enough for one quadrant, and then I can mirror it 7 times. All right, so it looks like this might be the quadrant, right? Yeah, it looks like this might be it. So I'm just going to use this quadrant here, and I'm going to say the heck with all the rest of that stuff. And I'm just going to mirror this quadrant over. Right, so I'll do this. Like that, and then remove these. And then anything that happens over here, I don't care about that stuff. Be gone! Non-symmetrical crapola. Just be gone. And let me see. All right, see, I have to include that. All right. All right, so I will do this kind of a thing. Okay, so I should be good to there. Then on the inside, should be good to there. Okay. I can get rid of this stuff here. And I could do that. 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 Yeah, there we go. Again, it's kind of weird having the sphere doing that kind of a thing. But I guess Mini HUD's weird like that. All right, and again, it doesn't have to be symmetrical top to bottom, so say. I'll just use the top part, right? So that's the idea there. Right, we can go outside this way. All right, so it looks like that starts there. Okay, good. We will do... right. We'll do this kind of a thing. Get rid of these. Maybe I should do a check top to bottom, though, just to be sure. Okay. Ouch, my cankles. Good enough. Still have my trusty bucket of water right here. Bucket of water. Boy, you've probably never realized how handy a bucket of water is to have in Minecraft until you've played Skyblock. It's like, my God, it's so critical. I want to get that off of there. Can I reach that from here? I think I can, right? With no? Okay, one more. Please, hands. Okay, done. All right, maybe I could do this. And if I stick my head out the side of the water column like that. No, not too much, not too much. Thunder, not too much. You know, just a little bit like this. This is fine. This'll do. Yeah, see, nice, graceful. Okay, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then these here. Let's just count them down from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13. I hate you. Mini HUD, I hate you. How can it be? How? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right? And then from the bottom, it's 14. That means 14, 14. That means this circle that it's making is 28 high. Excuse me. That means it's skewed from front to back. You know, I'm thinking not to use Mini HUD for this at all. Maybe I should just come up with a different way. Maybe I should just do my own math for this. When I do my own math, it comes out good. So maybe I should just figure out a different way of doing this, because either that or I just don't know how to use Mini HUD, which is entirely possible, but I don't think so. I think Mini HUD is doing things like estimating between integers and rounding things and coming up with... let me see. Excuse me, throat's a little dry. I'm going to have to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Definitely. Yeah, I can't use Mini HUD for this. I can't. I'm going to have to think of something off camera. Probably going to have to do my own projection for it. But it's 12:20 anyway. And maybe I should do a little bit of sleeping. Oh my God, Jepo-tastic and Dastavotchka are both in here. Let me backpedal through the... let me see. Capture card, video capture card with microphone core, HDMI loop out, 1080p, 60 FPS. Video recorder for gaming, live stream conference. Works for Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox, OBS camera, PC. Nice. HDMI loop out. Yeah, that might be the important feature. For us anyway, for our setup. Is what it says. I'll DM you the like on Discord for you to have a look at if you want. Sure, please do so. Angel, that's the brand. What's the brand? Yes. Okay, back to work. Yes, sorry, Angel. Please do so and appreciate it. Have a great day, Thunder and chat. Thank you, Angel. Bye-bye. It's not a branded one. Okay, it's a generic then. Yeah, okay, cool. This looks like a delicate business. Indeed it is. Jepo, how are you? The mighty Jepo. I so enjoyed your Minecraft Bedrock stream the other night. It was so fun. So cool to see you doing that. Shout out for the mighty Jepo-tastic. You guys should do yourself a favor and check out Jepo. Jepo's a variety streamer and does all kinds of cool stuff. Last streamed Minecraft, but it says karaoke party. No? Yes? What? Ha! I didn't do much, but no, it's so fun. Thanks for the shout out anytime. Yeah. Let me do a little bit of sleeping here before we're mobbed by mobs. And we're just finishing up the stream right now anyway. So, but again, I don't know how much of that you saw, Jepo, but what I'm trying to do is make a lightning effect around my hand, and I want it to follow these circles here. The circles themselves will be removed after once I put the lightning features in, but these are the paths around which I will build the lightning effects. And right now, trying to dial that in using the Mini HUD app. You can see I can turn on Mini HUD and project shapes over it to help me guide this stuff in. And so I would like the lightning to follow 3 circles, a horizontal circle, and then in the XZ plane, and then a circle in this 60-degree plane, and another circle in the 120-degree plane. And I'm thinking, well, if I can just intersect a sphere with those planes, they'll give me the guidance I want their intersection is a circle. That's a little projective geometry stuff there. But I'm finding that Mini HUD can't get a symmetrical sphere in there. And it's throwing me off. You know, I'll start placing blocks and I'll get to a certain point, and then things won't line up. So it's not just an aesthetic thing like, oh, every block has to be in its perfect place. It isn't. It doesn't. But the thing is, you know, I'm only doing like one quadrant of an arc, and then I'll flip that over and mirror it to get the other side. And when I do so, they don't line up. And then I'll flip this larger arc over to get the opposite side to form the circle, and they don't line up. And they're not lining up because the sphere isn't symmetrical. And so I can't really use that sphere. And again, as I've been repeating throughout the stream, I think it's because Mini HUD, when it's projecting that sphere, it's trying to approximate between integer values, so partial blocks, right? And so it's, you know, dumping a block on one side or the other side because it has to estimate when it makes that sphere. And so it's coming out with unsymmetrical shapes that are causing things not to line up. And so I thought this would be a fast way of doing this, and it's not fast at all. And I knew from the outset that this is going to be like the hardest thing I've done in Minecraft so far. And yeah, this is not the way to do it. It's not the way to do it. So I have to think of a different way other than using the Mini HUD sphere. Mini HUD is pretty good with circles and lines, as you guys can see down there. I've been able to use those and dial that stuff in with a fair amount of accuracy, at least accurate enough to get the effect I want to get. But this is one of those things where if one block is slightly out at one point, one critical point, then it skews the whole build over, and then things don't line up. So I don't know. I think I'm going to have to do my own grid pattern in something like Affinity Designer, and then come up with my own projective method there. I'll have to do something like that. And I can do it. It's just a lot more work than I thought it was going to be. And I really am committed to finishing this build by the end of the season. But right now, if all I get, though, out of this is the hand part of the build and the disc down below, which I did succeed in creating, I'll be fine with that. You know, but a lot of folks have been asking. What are you doing out here? No, folks have been asking for a lightning effect around the hand to complete the branding, and I said, sure, let's try it. Why not? Let's try it. So, but here we are trying it, and wow, it's so hard to do. It's so very hard to do. Let me get caught up. I'm glad I caught you first. The hand looks cool. Thank you so much. You've done so much since I was last here. Yeah, it's actually been a while, and we've been focusing on Buffoon Skies, and the Thunderhand family has been doing a lot of traveling. And lately, our recent trip, we went up to Seattle, Washington. Up there, my older son Biggie is going to attend college up there, so we need to do a campus tour and all that. And so we spent a 4-day weekend up there just recently. So that's a lot more time we haven't been able to do down here. So, but I mean, it was super cool trip and super cool school that he's attending up there too. So we're so excited for him. But yeah, now we're getting back to this, and it's like, where did I leave off? It's one of the problems about leaving and coming back and leaving and coming back with large gaps of time in between. It's like, okay. And while I'm doing Buffoon Skies, it's I remain committed to the Buffooncraft SMP Season 4 build here. So I want to make sure that I do finish this up. So, but Jebbo, it was good to see you the other night. I haven't seen you in a while streaming too. So, but that being said, since I'm at a bit of an impasse with this mini HUD sphere technique not working out consistently enough to do what I need to do here, I'm gonna have to come up with some better guide. I'm gonna have to make my own guide, which is what I didn't want to do. Believe me, I don't. That's not my first inclination, is to do it the hardest way possible. My first inclination is try to find the easiest way, but what can I say? It doesn't work. So that means I have to do my own thing here, as usual. As usual. But that's where we're at in Buffooncraft SMP. It's like, awk. Why? Why, Mini HUD, will you not do things the way I need them done? Anyways, with that said, today was an unscheduled stream, so we started around 10:30, a little bit after, and we've gone our 2 hours, and that's usually my limit. So with that, I'm going to sign off. I should check and see if there's anybody at this time out to whom I can raid. And guess what? My phone is dead. Hold on a sec. All right, let's give that a little bit to power back up. And let me see. Let's log off of here. So let me see. We don't die. And we'll switch out to the cam screen, which is here. There we go. And we'll set up for our raid. So let me see. I'll commence with my outro while I'm waiting for my phone to come on back here. Just remember, I normally do Buffooncraft SMP Season 4. I do that on Fridays from 3 to 5. I wasn't able to this last Friday because of, other commitments. So I decided to do a little surprise one today. I logged on this morning just so I can get some stuff done and said, why not? Let's stream it. So our next stream will be Wednesday. That'll be from noon to 2. That'll be from the Generation server. And in the test world, in creative mode, we'll be designing the final features for Baby Zombie Rush. So we have a big center part of the maze there. And I think what I'll be working on is I need a countdown timer bar there. So I'll have a strip of redstone lamps. Upon entering that area, they all light up, and then the player will see them shutting off one by one as time progresses across, and then things will happen when it gets down to 0, and they are no longer lit, none of them. And so I got to work out the redstone for that. I already have an idea where I'm going to use an etho hopper clock on that maybe, and so I do have to develop that. But that'll be Wednesday from noon to 2. I will do another Buffooncraft SMP on its regularly scheduled time the following Friday from 3 to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then we'll have our Kachi time stream from Sunday 4 to 6. And if any of you got to see the last Kachi time this past Sunday, or at least the VOD, Kachi and his buddies there for their little development team for their Roblox game, they're doing some incredible stuff. Very, very cool. I'm so proud of him, and I'm very, very impressed. So they're doing all the coding for their game, which they call Dummy Defense. It's a tower Tower Blitz, Tower Defense Simulator kind of game. It works on that kind of template, and he's programming. He's doing all the programming himself. He and his buddies are doing all the game development, all the model construction, all of that. It's really, really cool. So, Kachi likes to show off a lot of that. And then let me see. We usually just play some Roblox games after that. It was really cool. We played Tower Blitz after that, and so he could see, he could show the viewers what he was trying to build. Let me see. We have, let me see. Kuma's on right now. Duke's on right now. You know what? I haven't rated out to Duke in the longest time. Now, Duke is a mutual friend of a number of us here. A number of the buffoons, you know, Shut Mountain in particular, has done a lot of Sea of Thieves and stuff and whatnot. So I haven't seen Duke in quite some time. So let's raid out to Duke of Euphoria. Let's make sure I get the cases right here. If you would like to join me, and I do encourage you to, there is my very simple but also super cool raid message that you can cut and paste into the stream. And if you don't have time to stay for the entire stream, for Duke's stream, at least drop in and say hi. You know, if you feel so inclined, drop a follow, maybe even a sub. Greatly appreciated. Super cool. Let's do the set up the raid itself. Like that. Make sure I've typed it correctly, and I did right there. Yes. Raid has been created. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for dropping by. Shut again, thank you for the subs, and We Learned a Tone, thanks for the raid. Really appreciate it. Thank you for everybody dropping by. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. It's afternoon for me, yes. Evening, morning, wherever you happen to be, and join us again next time. We do love seeing you guys and do appreciate your viewership. Okay, with that said, let's launch our raid, and we are off. Bye for now, everyone.